Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever post-commentary I've done for this Sonic Adventure 2 Battles Let's Play. The reason I'm doing post-commentary for this is because, that Death Chamber. I thought this Death Chamber area was going to be really hard. And if you saw the end of the last episode, you would see why. Because I couldn't find anything at all in the area until, well, I did this. The video is 12 minutes. The end of it was a boss. It only took me like 7 minutes. Like 7 minutes into this episode is when I finished it, which is not fast, but it's a lot faster than I thought I was going to do. So I'm very proud of myself for that one. As you can see, the first key was honestly, it was just right in this room. And it took me like, what? I think I find it within the first 2 minutes of this episode. It wasn't actually in this room. It was in the room next to it, but whatever. So as you can see, I kind of had I looked around for it. I did get a little bit lost in the area, but like last time in the last episode I was recording, I couldn't even get the thing to bleep. Like, that's how bad I was. I could not find anything. So I did look around this room a little bit. Like I said, yeah, it wasn't in this room. It's in the room right after. I do ultimately find it, though. And then the next key, well, I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, but the next key does, it almost shows up right away after. So I did get really lucky as far as key placement went. I don't know. I got really lucky as far as that goes. And then as you can see, the key was right up there. And so I got the first key in like 1 minute 30 seconds. I spent 5 minutes in the last episode looking for the first key and I never found it. So it just goes to show, you know, it all depends on kind of the luck of the draw, really. Thanks, Omnichow, for your advice. Yeah, and again, I apologize if I sound a little under the weather right now. I wanted to get this recording out because I was getting a little behind on these Sonic Adventure 2 battle ones. And I do sound a little sick because I am sick. I should have grabbed that cheetah down there, but whatever. On the red ball. That's great advice. On the red ball. Of course I know where to look for the red ball, right? The only hints in this place that really help you are the hints that say, like, it's in between the red and blue room, or it's in the green room, something like that. The hints that say it's on a red ball, it's like, I don't give a shit if it's on a red ball. That doesn't help me at all. So basically, right now I was just looking for another one of those computer thingies. And then I thought, well, it said on a red ball, so I went back to the red room. But it wasn't. It was kind of in the red room. It was in between two rooms. And I couldn't make it through there. The hourglasses of opening doors was really obnoxious, I thought, in this level. It's like, they didn't need to do that. It's just all you gotta do is hit an hourglass and then run. Oh yeah, and then I saw this laptop. And this laptop said glowing ancient characters, which once again, this place is just chock full of glowing ancient characters. It's in every single room. It's the worst advice it could give you, but whatever. So I was just basically, because it gives you 3 hints per key. And usually at least one of the hints will say it's in this room or that room. So I was just looking for that hint. So right now I still wasn't even looking for the key. This is the key that actually I think took me the longest to find. Just because I had to use all my hints. Shut up, Knuckles. And then as you can see, there was a computer right there. And it says between the red and the blue room. And as you can see, we're about to head into the green room. So I realized I had to turn back around. Which is exactly what I did. And then at this point, it was pretty easy to find. I just kind of, the most part, I just kind of backtracked. My goal was actually, because like I said, I thought this was going to take me like 15-20 minutes to finish this level. Because I was on pace for that the last time I was trying to record this. And so I was just ready to do some fancy editing, get it down to 7 minutes, and then do the boss fight afterwards. I didn't need to do any editing though, so it kind of sucks. I wish I would have done live commentary on it. It would have been a lot better. You could have seen my amazing reaction to how easy it was to find everything. But that will never be. And as you can see, the thing's bleeping again. So it only took us like 4 minutes to get to the second key. So like 3 minutes after we found the first one, which is really nice. The game was really generous in its key placement this time.
It's closer.
And it said it was on a red ball. I don't get the on a red ball part.
This place looks familiar.
Really, Knuckles? I don't care. I still don't get the on the red ball though. Even when I was here, I don't get the on the red ball. I'm gonna try to find out right now. See, because the key's right there, but there's no red ball anywhere at all. Unless maybe it was talking about the enemy in the room, but I don't know. That wouldn't make much sense. And I did have trouble grabbing this key. It took me a few tries, but I did get it right now. But yeah, I don't get what it meant by the red ball. That was kind of a weird hint. Because there was no red ball in the room. Except, like I said, the enemy, but it wasn't on top of the enemy, so that doesn't make sense. I was afraid that thing would smash me when it went back up. I was so afraid the whole time of dying because I'm like, okay, this is going great. I have 2 keys, there's 1 left to find. I was so worried about dying the entire time. But I never died, so that's good. Spoiler alert, shouldn't have said that, but whatever. It was pretty obvious anyway. I've been making it sound like this was like the perfect run of this level. I did feel like it was a perfect run though. Like honestly, when I was going through it, I was like, how can you do any better? You can't. You can't possibly do a better run of this game than I did right now, or of this level. And this door is obnoxious. This door closes in like 2 seconds. It's like, thanks game for putting that in, you dicks. And yeah, so those things kept scaring me because I don't think a smash kills you. I think it just takes away your key, or your keys, yeah. No, your coins. Excuse me, sorry. I wish I could edit my coughs out, but I can't anymore. I used to have the Logitech mic that you could just turn off and on from recording, and I just used to turn it off when I coughed, but no, I can't do that. But why am I telling you guys that? You guys don't care. You guys don't care about my stupid editing. I think I might be the worst Let's Play editor on YouTube. I never try to edit my videos, though. I don't know. I like to say it's because I like to be a casual gamer that just puts up real reactions, but it's really just because I'm too lazy to do any fancy editing. And Knuckles did something awkward there. I don't know what the hell that was. He was like balancing on the edge. But like, I don't know what that was, weird. I've seen weirder in Sonic Adventure 06. Sonic Adventure 06. Sonic 06. That game was... I don't know. I want to do a Let's Play of that game. I actually was one of the few people... If you could get past the many glitches, it's actually kind of a fun game. But it has too many glitches to be that fun. So... I do think it was better than Sonic Unleashed. And I'm probably one of the only people that think that. And there's the last key, which wasn't that hard to get to. So again, it took us 7 minutes into the episode, and we spent like 30 seconds before we even started the level, so it only took us like 6.5 minutes to even get there, which is totally fast and totally easy. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I did not like Sonic Unleashed at all. I thought it was... I didn't like the controls of the game. And compared to Sonic 06, it's like, the controls are fabulous, but Sonic Unleashed was a hard game. A lot harder than Sonic 06 was. So with good controls for both... Sonic Unleashed would have been better because it's a challenge, but with the weird controls, and maybe it was just on Xbox, I don't know, but the controls were way too hard to use. And this is the boss. King, Boom, Boo. Tell me that's not a ripoff of Mario, because that is totally a ripoff of Mario. A ghost called Boo. Stupid Sega. But anyway, this boss is just really obnoxious, that's all it is. It's really easy. That sound it made, oh my god, every time... You try to run laps and it does that sound. It's so not cool sounding. But basically the whole premise of the boss was just to hit that ghost. The hourglass will flip over. And then he turns really small, hides into the ground. And then you have to go after him. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know what the hell that sound is Knuckles makes. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then punch him in the butt. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you can get 2 hits in if you're really fast, but I'm not. I only got 1 hit every time. And I did get 1 hit every time. I never got 2 hits once. Which is like, whatever. The boss fight didn't take that long. The episode's like, what? 3.5 minutes until it's over. That sound is so obnoxious. He's just laughing at me. Every time he hits you, he like laughs at you. You just want deformed Boo. Like every time though, every time you win a round and like was about to hit the thing, it like goes away. And he makes that same sound every time. It's so annoying. So I don't know if I was actually doing the fight right, to be honest. As far as just running around trying to hit him. I think I was doing it wrong. I don't think you're supposed to do that. But whatever. And then he goes up in the wall. It was a really weird boss. Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it was a really repetitive boss, like most Sonic bosses are. They're not exactly known for their, you know, spontaneity? Spontaneosity? I don't know what the word is. So we caught him like halfway down now. And at this point I was like, holy crap, he's going super fast. But Yeah. He was kind of annoying. This part was the most annoying part because you would go around, then it would disappear, then you would run around, and then it would... Then as you can see, it would disappear again. He's coming after you. It's just the same annoying thing. I do think I might have been doing it wrong, like there was a better way to do it, but whatever. So you're going to hear that noise he's making a lot. There it is again. And this time we got another hit in. I was actually hoping this time to get another hit, try to get 2 hits in one, just to make it faster. But I did not. Spoiler alert, I didn't. And to this time, I feel like I was super close. I even tried to throw some punches in, like, where did I do that? Like, right there, but I didn't get him. And this time took forever. I think I literally ran around, like, 10 times. I even started to think this is not working anymore. Because I didn't even see the hourglass anymore for a while. I was like, no way, is this how I'm supposed to do it? Because basically, I did cut this episode off because there was another boss after this. I'll have to do another post-commentary for that one, which I'm just totally looking forward to doing. But, yeah. Sorry, I'm watching TV and doing this at the same time. I'm not focused at all on this. Watching a fight on a college basketball game. Not that you guys care. I don't know why. I tell you guys so much stuff you don't care about. I keep hearing that sound just in the background, like in my ears. I never listen to the game when I record, except this time because I was able to listen to it because I wasn't, you know, commentating on it. And God, that sound he made is gonna haunt me forever. Not really, but whatever. See, but then he turns around like he's throwing fire, and like 1 second he's like right on your ass, the other way around. But then this time I saw the hourglass and I was able to hit it, and we're coming up on the end of the boss now. I did cut it off at a weird spot here, so I'm probably gonna say not goodbye yet, but goodbye in a little bit. I'll say goodbye. And that's the final hit, and that's the whole boss. And then he shrivels up into a little... whatever. He blows up into blue fire.